one of the biggest controversies right now is, especially for white writers and people who are not of the race that they want to write about. There's a lot of talk about the hashtag own voices, which was originally about, you're Asian American, so you get to write a book about Asian American history or whatever it is, because it's your own voice. You're not a white author trying to write about Asian American culture. You get to do it. That's authentic. And then that scares a lot of non-Asian writers who say, can I never write about this? I thought writing was using your imagination. We can be anything. We can do whatever we want. And yes, I do believe that as a writer, you do have the freedom. Write whatever you want. You can write whatever you want. You can write about who you want. You can write about what point of view you want to write about. You have that freedom as a writer. It's not about freedom. It's about responsibility. Should you? Why, as a non-Asian, do you want to write about this topic in history? What do you have that makes you the perfect writer for this topic? Now, to give you an example, there are many famous writers, even Pearl S. Buck, she was born and raised in China. She grew up there. But at the end of the day, she's white. So she will not face the prejudices and the racism that a person of Chinese descent will. She has a certain privilege. She cannot walk in those shoes. So you have to make sure that your privilege is authenticated and checked by sensitivity readers, because there could be something that you may have missed. That is why we had a sensitivity reader for a lot of my books that are based on Chinese American and Chinese subjects, especially with Vincent Chin, because I'm not Chinese. I'm Korean American. I grew up in Connecticut. So the fact that even I, as an Asian American doing own voices, still am accountable and saying I have to be responsible. If I can do that, so can other readers, and so can other librarians and teachers. So when you find a book that is a novel or a nonfiction book about an Asian American Pacific Islander event or theme or fiction novel, you are accountable, and it's your homework to go research as much as you can about that author. If they're not Asian, really find out, why them and why not this other author. We should be excited because now people are getting a chance to tell their own stories. And there have been beautifully responsible, authentic books written by non-Asians that have been published that pass the test. But it's time for us to also start doing that. We need those opportunities as well. And it's not just about diversity. It's also about equity. It's about leveling the playing field.
For more author interviews, please visit readingrockets.org. This author interview was produced through a partnership of the National Education Association and WETA.